High up in the dense canopies of Central and South America's rainforests, a remarkable creature makes its presence known long before it is ever seen. The howler monkey, named for its deep, resonant calls that can carry for miles through the jungle, reigns as one of nature's most vocal primates. Their voices, echoing at dawn and dusk, serve as a daily chorus in the forests from southern Mexico to northern Argentina, shaping the sonic landscape of these vibrant ecosystems. Howler monkeys are members of the genus Alouatta and belong to the family Atelidae, which also includes spider monkeys and woolly monkeys. There are about 15 recognized species of howler monkeys, each adapted to the unique regions of the tropical forests they call home. Despite their differences in appearance and range, all howler monkeys share a few distinct features: a prehensile tail, thick fur that ranges in color from black to reddish-brown, and most notably, an enlarged hyoid bone in their throats. This bone acts as a resonating chamber, amplifying their calls and making them some of the loudest land animals on Earth. The howler's calls are not simply a show of strength or bravado. In the dense rainforest, where visibility is often limited, sound becomes a vital means of communication. The booming roars and guttural grunts serve several important functions. Primarily, they are used to mark territory and avoid confrontation with rival troops. By broadcasting their presence, howler monkey groups can maintain their distance from one another, minimizing conflict over food and space. The calls also help members of the same troop stay connected, especially when foraging in the thick foliage. A typical troop of howler monkeys may consist of as few as 6 or as many as 15 individuals. These groups are usually made up of related females, their offspring, and a smaller number of adult males. Social bonds within the troop are strong, maintained through grooming, feeding, and resting together. While males often compete for dominance, the overall structure is surprisingly stable, with cooperation taking precedence over aggression. This social harmony is essential for survival. In a world where threats can come from both the canopy above and the forest floor below, howler monkeys are folivores, meaning that their diet consists primarily of leaves, although they also eat fruits, flowers, and occasionally nuts. Leaves are a plentiful resource in the rainforest, but they are not very nutritious and can be difficult to digest. To cope with this, howler monkeys have large, specialized stomachs similar to those of cows, divided into chambers that help break down tough plant material through fermentation. This adaptation allows them to extract the maximum amount of nutrients from their leafy diet. But it also means they are relatively slow and lethargic compared to some of their more energetic primate cousins. Spending most of their lives in the treetops, howler monkeys are superbly adapted to an arboreal existence. Their prehensile tails act like a fifth limb, curling around branches for balance and support. They move slowly and deliberately, rarely leaping or running, to conserve energy and avoid detection by predators. When resting, something they do for up to 80% of the day, they often drape themselves over branches, their tails hanging freely as they nap or groom one another. Reproduction among howler monkeys is a slow process, reflecting their low-energy lifestyle. Females typically give birth to a single infant every 2 years, caring for the young for many months before it becomes independent. Infants cling tightly to their mothers as she moves through the forest, only gradually venturing away to play with others in the troop. This slow reproductive rate makes howler monkey populations especially vulnerable to threats, as they cannot quickly recover from losses. The rainforests are changing, however, and howler monkeys face an uncertain future. Habitat destruction, driven by logging, agriculture, and urban expansion, is fragmenting the forests and isolating troops from one another. In some regions, hunting and the illegal pet trade also threaten their numbers. Yet, the adaptability of howler monkeys offers a glimmer of hope. They are able to survive in secondary forests and even in areas close to human settlements, provided that enough trees remain to support their way of life. In the broader ecosystem, howler monkeys play a vital role as both consumers and dispersers. By eating leaves and fruits, they help to shape the structure of the forest, pruning foliage and spreading seeds through their droppings. This, in turn, supports the growth of new plants and maintains the biodiversity of their habitats. Their presence is a testament to the complexity and interdependence of tropical rainforest ecosystems. For those who have the opportunity to witness a howler monkey in the wild, the experience is unforgettable. As the sun rises over the rainforest, a deep, rolling bellow reverberates through the trees, a sound that seems to come from the very heart of the jungle. It is a reminder of the ancient rhythms that still pulse through these forests, and of the remarkable creatures that call them home. Understanding and protecting howler monkeys is not only about preserving a single species. It is about safeguarding the intricate web of life that sustains the rainforests and, by extension, the planet itself. Their calls, loud and insistent, are a rallying cry for conservation, an urgent plea that echoes far beyond the treetops. In the end, the story of the howler monkey is a story of resilience and adaptation, of the delicate balance between survival and change. It invites us to listen to the sounds of the forest, to the needs of wildlife, and to the lessons that nature has to offer. Through their powerful voices, howler monkeys remind us that every creature, no matter how small or distant, has a role to play in the grand symphony of life. And as long as their calls ring out across the canopy, there is hope for the wild places of the world.